Is that what we do? All right, folks, welcome and thanks for joining us. We're coming to you live from the Addis Ababa Bola International Airport here in Ethiopia, and we are bringing you live coverage of the official celebration of the inaugural flight that departs the Addis Ababa Airport this morning, and it's heading for the Rabas International Airport. This is going to be the Ethiopian Airlines inaugural flight to Liberia, since the airlines departed the Rabat International Airport in 2011. I've been here in Addis Ababa for days now, covering activities concerning the departure of this inaugural flight to Liberia. Currently, I'm here at the Addis Ababa International Airport, where dignitaries are already arriving, including Liberia's Minister of Transport and the Director of Aviation for the Republic of Liberia. Currently, also the CEO of the Ethiopian Airlines is also here, and coupled with several dignitaries who are here to grace this occasion. And so they will make speeches, they have special statements to deliver to officially declare the inaugural flight here at the Addis Ababa International Airport that's departing for Liberia. We will also have the opportunity to talk to some of them and tell us about how important this particular event is for Liberia. Ethiopian Airlines, of course, has the lion's share of Africa's cargo and passenger aircrafts across the continent, and this airlines operates on 5 continents across the world, having over 185 aircrafts globally. And so this event will kickstart any moment from now. The dignitaries have already arrived. As you can see behind me, there will be flowers given to them to welcome them here at the ceremony any moment from now. So if I can pay my camera a little bit, and I'll show you the podium right behind me. And so as you can see right behind me is the podium where the speeches will be delivered, statements will be delivered. Liberia Minister of Transport, Honorable Ralph Salif Tyler, is already here, and Honorable Dennis, also of the National Aviation Authority, is also here at the Addis Ababa International Airport. He will be also delivering a special statement. So far, they are the 2 public officials from Liberia who are here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, to grace this occasion. And so, on the other end, upon the arrival of this airline, flight T933, ET933, once it arrives at the Rabas International Airport, there is already an organized event for the inaugural ceremony at the Rabas International Airport. And today, His Excellency President Joseph Boakai will be cutting the ribbon along with the CEO of the Ethiopian Airlines at the Rabas International Airport. Don't forget, this unique occasion coincides with President Boakai's 80th birth anniversary, and the president, along with top public officials, will be cutting the ribbon to declare activities and flights of the Ethiopian Airlines officially open. The inaugural ceremony is today. Liberians are already at the Rabas International Airport awaiting the arrival of the Ethiopian Airlines. This is a huge opportunity for Liberian travelers. According to the Ethiopian Airline, it's a way of improving socio-economic growth for Liberians across the globe. Over 245 aircraft operated across the world. And of course, the flight that is leaving from the from the Addis Ababa airport this morning, that's headed for Liberia, has around 245 passengers. We have been reliably informed that about 70% of those passengers are bound for Monrovia. We will have the opportunity to speak to the Minister of Transport. We will also talk to the Aviation Director who are here to represent the government and people of Liberia. But for Liberian travelers, for Liberian business owners, this is obviously a huge opportunity for the country. So we will show you the ministers who are already seated. They are willing to talk to us any moment from now. And so right on my far right is Liberia's Minister of Transport, and of course the Director of the National Aviation Authority. They both are here. Civil Aviation Authority, and of course the CEO of the Ethiopian Airlines is also seated. And so we are waiting any moment from now. This event will kickstart. So folks in Monrovia, Liberians across the world, an opportunity an opportunity to tap into the very large destination opportunities that the Ethiopian Airlines has. I mean, it's opening for every one of us today, or every one of you today here at the Addis Ababa International Airport, precisely. Sorry. So this is ELBC Radio 99.9 FM. This broadcast is also being brought to you on LNTV Liberia Live. So wherever you're watching us from, we're broadcasting to you live here in Ethiopia. We have been here for days providing coverage of the activities linking the Ethiopian Airlines that's expected to depart the Addis Ababa Airport any moment from now. So all the formalities are being worked on. The official program will start any moment from now. As you can see behind me, there are modalities are being worked on. And also there are media institutions, international media institutions. Of course, we are from Liberia. We're here. LNTV is here. We have our folks from the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism who are also here. My colleague O'Neill Phillips is also here in Addis Ababa. And we are both covering this event. We've been covering this event. Just yesterday, I was at the Addis Ababa International Airport. It's being operated by the Ethiopian government and also by Ethiopian Airlines. They toured us the entire airport, showed us the aircrafts that are dedicated purposely for the Liberian trips, and of course in other parts of the region. We've been informed they will be taking flights to Guinea, Conakry, the Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, and nearby countries. Of course, Ghana, of course, also involved. In fact, the airline has been partnering with Askia, that has been taking Liberians to Ghana and then transiting to Ethiopia. But this time around, the Ethiopian Airlines will leave Addis Ababa directly and go directly to Monrovia, unless there are passengers who will be transiting to Ghana, depending how the trips will be planned. This is how it's going to go. And also, I also had the opportunity yesterday to visit the Ethiopian Aviation University. The Ethiopian University. I also had the opportunity to visit the Ethiopian Aviation University, where pilots, cabin crews, and crews on board of this Ethiopian Airlines are being trained. So speaking of security, I mean, we can guarantee you that the Ethiopian Airlines has all of the professionals you can think about. We will also we will have the opportunity to speak to the Liberian delegates that are here, but the event is about to start any moment from now. So still can stay with us. LNTV Liberia, ELBC Radio, Anthony Williams, Addis Ababa International Airport, Ethiopia. All right, so in the meantime, while we work on modalities to begin this program, I'm going to roll the camera through and show you some of the dignitaries who are already here preparing to kickstart this program. As you can see, our public officials are already lined up here. This is the CEO of the Ethiopian Airlines. Of course, the ambassador is already here. She's already seated. Liberian dignitaries are waiting to represent our country from this part of the world. I see all of you are dropping your comments. Thanks for following wherever you're following us from. This is a huge opportunity for Liberian travelers, Liberian business owners who are moving from one end of the globe to another. So we're live here at the Ethiopian Addis Ababa Airport. There are also Liberian passengers who are already here. We've been informed 70% of the over 245 passengers that have booked seats for the Ethiopian Airlines are headed to Monrovia. So we're waiting now. The event is about to start. So the MC is already at the podium. We're going to go back to our position now and prepare ourselves to have this program officially opened. So as you can see there, it says celebrating the inaugural flight to Monrovia, Liberia. Of course, today, November 30th, and that's the Ethiopian Airlines flight. It leaves today directly to Monrovia. At around 12 this afternoon, the flight is expected to arrive. So Ethiopian delegates and dignitaries are all arriving here also, about to take seats to witness this very unique occasion. So wherever you're following us on, stick and stay with us. Thanks for following, and kindly leave your comments. This is a huge opportunity for Liberia. This is a huge opportunity for Liberian travelers. So wherever you are coming from, I mean, it's obvious. You have to be grateful for this for your country. There are several flights going to Liberia. We have the Ethiopian Airlines that goes to Liberia. Of course, Brussels also travels to the country, but it's not as often as other flights do travel to the country. So we expect that with the coming of the Ethiopian Airlines, there's going to be a change. There's going to be some huge opportunities. So stick and stay with us wherever you're following us from. This is LNTV. This is ELBC Radio. So let's now go to. Let's now mount our camera because the event is about to start any moment from now. Let's just go to the podium quickly.
Excellency, Sir Liam Tyler, Minister of Transport of Liberia. Excellency, Luis Shara Manawi, Ambassador of the Republic of Liberia to Ethiopia. Excellency, Ambassador Jamaluddin Mustafa Omar, Director General of African Affairs. Mr. Masfin Assam, Ethiopian Airlines Group CEO. Mr. Getachew Mengistu, Director General of Civil Aviation. Ethiopian Airlines Executive Management Members. Mr. Mergasa Asfaw, Ethiopian Airlines Group Primary Basic Trading and President. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to the unique occasion where we celebrate the reception of Ethiopian Airlines flight inaugural to Monrovia, Liberia. We would like to extend our heartfelt congratulations to each of you on this moment, occasion of the inaugural flight from Addis Ababa to Monrovia, Liberia. To begin our program, I would like to invite Ethiopian Airlines Group's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Masfin Assam, to the stage to give an opening speech and convey his message. Please welcome Mr. Masfin Assam.
All right, that is the CEO of the Ethiopian Airlines. He will now officially make an official statement here. He, along with the Liberian delegates here, will be declaring the inaugural flight opened, and we'll head from Monrovia. Let's go to the podium and hear the CEO of the Ethiopian Airlines.
Liberia to Ethiopia. Mr. Julius Davis, Director General of the Liberian Civil Aviation Authority. Mr. Mergasa Asfaw, Ethiopian Airlines Group Primary Basic Trade Union President. Ethiopian Airlines executives, invited guests, valued customers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First of all, I would like to thank you all for gathering here today to celebrate the reception of Ethiopian Airlines flights to Monrovia, the vibrant capital city of Liberia. It is a privilege to share this historic moment with you. In particular, it is a great honor for us to have Your Excellency Minister joining us today. As the leading airline in Africa, Ethiopian Airlines is committed to expanding its network across the continent and beyond. This commitment is reflected in our recent expansions, including new routes to Dhaka, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and recently Port Sudan in the Sudan. And now the reintroduction of Monrovia to our global network. Liberia will be our relationship with Monrovia dates back to November 1966. 58 years back, when the first Ethiopian Airlines flight commenced to this beautiful city. Despite facing challenges that led to service interruptions in the past, our path fosters mutual understanding and collaboration. Excellency Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today we are excited to announce that we will be flying the latest state-of-the-art Boeing 787 aircraft on our direct non-stop flights to Monrovia. This modern fleet enhances the travel experience of our valued 140 global destinations, connecting Monrovia to all these international destinations through Addis Ababa, and ensuring that Liberia is well connected to the world. I would like to express my sincere gratitude once again to the governments of Liberia and Ethiopia, the transport ministers and civil aviation authorities of both countries, and all organizations and individuals involved in Liberia. Once again, I thank you all and our esteemed passengers. I wish you a pleasant flight to Monrovia this morning. Thank you.
I would like to thank Mr. Mosfet Asa for his speech. It's my honor to invite His Excellency Sir Retired Minister of Transport of the Republic of Liberia, to make a keynote remark.
And so that's Liberia's Minister of Transport, Honorable Ralph Tyler, walking to the stage there to deliver a keynote statement on behalf of the Republic of Liberia here in Ethiopia at the Addis Ababa Brola International Airport. Of course.
So let me use this time to stand on all existing protocols. I had to be here. The Director General of the Civil Aviation Authority had to be here. Our ambassador had to be here. This is a historic and momentous moment for Liberia. And it offers a path of growth and also give our people an easy access to the world. So today, as we gather here, I would first like to extend the greetings of His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai to the President, the Honorable President, and the Honorable CEO of Ethiopian Airlines. And the other good thing about this, we are celebrating our Excellency's birthday today. Today is his 80th birthday. So as we gather today, not only to celebrate the President's birthday, but also the arrival of Ethiopian Airlines to Liberia, we are reminded of the bridges we are building between both nations. This flight symbolizes more than just an air travel. It embodies our commitment to economic growth and cultural exchange. I'm honored to speak to you today for the resumption of Ethiopian Airlines flights to Liberia. Again, it was a momentous occasion that not only strengthens our ties, but also opens new avenues for trade, tourism, and cultural exchanges. As we honor everyone today and we celebrate this, let us reflect on the strides that we have made under the leadership of our esteemed President, your Transport Minister, and your Civil Aviation Authority. From enhancing our international relations to fostering a spirit of unity among our people, both nations are on the path to progress. Honor, I stand here not only to represent the Ministry of Transport, but the Republic of Liberia, and to be part of a historic occasion that brings connectivity to the rest of the world from Liberia. Today we reaffirm our dedication to elevating Liberia's socio-economic landscape through enhanced air travel services. The resumption of Ethiopian Airlines on this day, November 2024, signifies more than just the restoration of the vital air link. It symbolizes our shared vision as well of the thriving region where cultural exchanges, tourism, and economic collaboration can flourish. You are the biggest carrier in Africa, and you have been the catalyst for growth and development across the continent. By re-establishing roots in Liberia with 3 flights a week initially, by exemplifying your commitment to connect our communities, bridging cultures, and unlocking new opportunities for travelers in both countries. We are excited with the prospect of strengthening bilateral ties between Ethiopia and Liberia through this. As we prepare to welcome your travelers to our vibrant city, we embrace the opportunity that lies ahead. Our country is rich in history, culture, and natural beauty. The natural beaches, lush rainforests, the captivating historical landmarks await exploration by those who will be drawn here and across the globe. Again, thanks to Ethiopian. This opportunity for us offers economic growth, cultural exchange, educational opportunities, trade investment opportunity, and enhances diplomatic relations. Overall, Ethiopian nationals can bring about positive changes and opportunities for Liberia, fostering growth and development in several businesses. I would like to acknowledge our unwavering support to Ethiopian Airlines and express our heartfelt gratitude, particularly to Mr. Mesvin Tasu and his dedicated staff for their commitment for this initiative. We pledge, our nation pledge, to work hand in hand with you to ensure that this partnership flourishes and it is sustainable, and also it offers economic growth. Thank you for making Liberia your 143rd destination in Africa. We are honored and we are grateful. In closing, I want all Liberians and Ethiopians alike to embrace this moment and to look forward for future connectivity, mutual success, and above all, sustainable development. So let us celebrate, let us heal Ethiopia, and let us heal Liberia. For all travelers, enjoy the flight. We will be on it. Enjoy Ethiopian food. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless Ethiopia. May God bless Liberia. And may God bless our both presidents. Thank you.
Liberia's Transport Minister, Honorable Rhapsody Taylor, is delivering a keynote statement there on behalf of the Liberian government.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And so Liberia now will be on the list of destinations for the Ethiopian Airlines.
The end of today's ceremony, we will close off the event with Pay Party program.
So this will now mark the inaugural official ceremony.
My apologies, Her Excellency Sharik Manawi, Ambassador Jamudi Mustafa Omar, Mr. Mesvin Azam, Mr. Namaya Deja, Mr. Nadersa Aslam, Mr. Azza Muhammad, Ethiopian City Management members, and honorable guests to come to the front for a cake-cutting ceremony. Our valued passengers, please join us in the cake-cutting ceremony. Thank you.
Yes, and then we get thank you so much.
And so this is Liberia's ambassador to Ethiopia. That Minister Tyler there just made a very touching message on behalf of the Republic of Liberia. And of course, so right now it's time now for cake cutting. So the dignitaries will now walk to the podium. Where a cake will be. See guys, yes, right.